Good morning, everyone. My name is Yash, and the topic for our group discussion today is privatization and its relevance in modern times. First things first, what is privatization? Privatization refers to the process in which the public assets are transferred to the private entities for boosting the economy and to reduce the government pressure on its work. The privatization was introduced in the new economic policies during the tenure of Prime Minister Narasimha Rao in 1991. And our former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh is considered as the strategist of these policies. I think privatization has been proved as a boon to Indian economy as the workload of the government has been drastically reduced, such as the airports. For example, in modern time, the airspaces and airports were public undertakings, and there was not innovation. To be honest, there were no new ideas implemented, and there was no no foreign investments or attractiveness. But nowadays, due to ports and airports being privatized, there are new innovations in these measures. I would like to hear your ideas on this.
Privatization of airports and ports happen, but as we consider these are the national assets and giving them to the private countries, likely there's a threat in our defense system also. Like we are giving private companies our important national assets. So for me,
Privatization, I think the privatization should be done in some of the sectors, not in all. Like we can say in the transport we can do, and in bankings, but not in the defense sector. We can't do this into the defense sector. It obviously it obviously leads to a threat to our country.
On my side, privatization is good because PSUI, private sector undertaking, is the most important thing in our country. On my side, privatization is good because government is also take care of other things like army, army, defense, and other important sector in our country. Privatization is good because if we privatize some things, except defense and nuclear things, the economy of India goes high. So I think privatization is good.
Privatization is good because in government sector, government will not take care of all our thing, but the private sector, some legal, some departments who can take care part of it. So the part like banking, etc., or more things that if we privatize it, so it increases competition, but also increase efficiency and economy.
In context of India, we talk about privatization is boon and bane. Boon for people who want quality over quantity, and bane people who are below poverty line. In today's context, 5.3% population of India are below poverty line. So not all the sectors are mostly privatized, but some of the sectors are for government to help the poor people from below poverty line to raise their level to the middle class.
I would like to refrain myself from accepting the points made by one of my mates. Like they said that not all the authorities, like all the undertakings, should be given to private entities. In its context, I would like to say that government undertaking is fine, but in main issues, for example, defense, railway, government is efficient there, but there are some fields which require innovation and the investment from foreign companies or multinationals. I think that privatization is a huge part of capitalism, and capitalism is the key to success for any nation. And at the same time, if all the government and all the undertakings are controlled by government, it also like increases the work pressure of the government. Like government has much more other issues like they have to work upon.
I agree with your point, but I would say that we must acknowledge the challenges behind this also. Like I already said that airports and ports are the most evaluate and most efficient assets for our country. As we can strategically say that China is acquiring ports in different countries to build a string uh, to like counter India. And if we like started giving our ports and privatizing it, then we will lost the and it creates a monopoly too.
I think just because a private entity owns a place, that does not mean that they are unable to take care of it. I think privatized does not mean there is zero involvement of government. There is slightly for obviously for national issues, for security reasons. There is a small amount of involvement in government in privatized sectors, just to take care, like you said now, like it can be a threat. It can be a threat to our national security. But I think there is involvement of government. Like
But
it
if you
keeps it
consider-
under check. It keeps it under check from any like foreign aggression or something.
Yes, I agree with this point. The acquire of ports is other thing, but we are talking about privatization. Privatization is good because it reduces the physical fiscal part of our government. Because if we not privatize anything, the load of government is increasing and so privatization is good and ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आना चाहिए foreign company